Hello students, welcome to Crack Grade B online learning platform. Today in this video lecture, we are going to discuss the last 3 years paper of finance and management. Means we are going to do analysis of last 3 years papers of finance and management of RBI Grade B Phase 2, and also we will discuss what topic you have to focus, and in that topic what particular subtopic you have to focus to get good score, and what things you have to cover while studying for RBI Grade B finance and management part. So we have done the analysis of last 3 years, means 2017, 18, 19. So FM is basically 100 marks paper, 90 minutes paper will be there. 35 question will be 2 markers and 30 question 1 liner. So total 100, and approximate ratio of management and finance is 50-50. So you have to prepare accordingly. Both the subjects have equal weightage almost. So you have to focus on both the subjects. So first chapter is regulators of banks and financial institutions, means Reserve Bank of India and its function, conduct of monetary policy, banking system in India, financial institutions. इसकी अगर if we talk about these topics, that 5 marks in 2017, 6 marks in 2018, 2019 4 marks question were asked. If we talk about the monetary policy is mostly asked in the ESI part, so we can we have to cover in this also, in the FM part also, because monetary policy is in syllabus even in the FM part only. RBI function you must be aware about, RBI history you must have to you must be aware about RBI history, RBI headquarter, RBI subsidiaries you have to remember, and RBI's board, organization, and monetary policy once again you have to cover, and function of monetary policy, and who are the members of monetary policy, and history about the monetary policy you have to cover. Banking system in India, history of the banking system in India you have to cover. Also in this part, one more thing is some important section of RBI Act and Banking Regulation Act are also important. They can be asked in the exam. RBI is a part of syllabus, and you are going to appear for RBI. So these some sections are important, like CRR under which section of the RBI Act, SLR under which section, and some important sections are there in section RBI Act 1934 and Banking Regulation Act 1949. So you have to cover some important regulation part from there also, and for these 3 years paper you can visit our website, where there in the blog section these are PDFs are available. Also if you want to read online this question paper in our website, previous year question paper heading, these are available. You can register and subscribe without any cost. What type of question can be asked from the SIDBI, Exim Bank, NABARD, NHB, like who is the chairman, where is the headquarter, when it was established? So all these terms are very important related to these financial institutions. You have to study these things. Under which act Exim Bank was established, like this. Primary and secondary market, if we talk about the 22 marks in 2017, 2018 14 marks, and 2019 only 8 marks. So this, if we compare the 3 years, so we can expect this year also 10 to 12 marks at least. In this section, primary and secondary market, what you have to cover in the primary and secondary market? Basic concepts of the primary market you have to cover, like uh, IPO process, types of share, and IPO process related terminology, different terminology you have to cover, and like green shoe option, IPO of what, ASBA, full form of ASBA, like this type of terminology is very important, and previously these type of terminology is asked in the exam. You have to go, you don't have to cover these things in depth, but basic concept, basic terminology, you must be aware about that. In secondary market like BSC, NSC, subsidiaries of these, and depository, and see like those depository which are the subsidiary of this NSC and BSC, that you have to remember, and where is the headquarter of the subsidiary, or the subsidiary of the NSC, BSC, and the depository, and terminology related to the secondary market like merchant banker, what is merchant banker, what is depository. So also the mutual fund, basics of mutual fund, you must be aware about that, because these are also the part of primary and secondary market. And forex market, basic principle or basic fund terminology in forex market. Don't go in depth, because forex market is a huge topic. If we talk about in depth, then it will be very difficult to understand the concept for a non-finance background. So you have to cover only basic concept of these, and questions are asked in the RBI. You can see the last 3 years paper. These are memory based paper, but mostly accurate, means there is no doubt on the questions, but these questions were asked in the exam. You can see that type of question, very simple question, concept based question were asked. Money market. Money market, in money market, like certificate of deposit there, uh, who can issue this certificate of deposit? What is the minimum amount for which certificate of deposit can be issued? What is the validity? Like similarly for T-bills, commercial papers, and other money market instruments that are also important. Bonds, type of bonds. In bonds also, questions were asked previously, like zero coupon bond, serial bond in 2019 was asked. And if we talk about the numerical part related to bond, then time value of money is a very important topic. Basic concept, you must be aware about that. And a video on time value of money is available on our YouTube channel. You can easily learn the basic concept that is taught in layman terms, so you can easily get it. It is a simple questions. Uh, Next, if we talk about the numerical part, then interest calculation, like Rule 72 in 2018, 3 to 4 questions were asked on Rule 72. Also, the financial numerical time value of money, Rule 72, and economic order quantity is one another topic. Break-even analysis is one another important topic, and YTM is another important topic, and some ratios also important topic, like financial ratios. Some important ratios you have to cover. No need to cover all the ratios, but you must be aware about the important ratios which are used in banking, so you can cover those ratios. And in recent developments part of the primary and secondary market, you have to cover the current affairs related to these parts. And that some SEBI circulars are important, RBI circular are also important, and mainly are in this section. In recent development, SEBI circulars are important, and any other finance and banking related news to this primary and secondary market, forex, money, bond, equity, that is also important. In last 3 to 4 months maximum you have to cover, but basic concept you have to study in of primary market, secondary market, forex, money, bond, equity. You have to cover the simple concept. No need to go, no need to study in that. And most of the things are available easily on Google also. And if you will go in the chapter of money market, then You can find the data related to this money market, forex market, bond market in the RBI website itself. RBI document is also there. Many things related to the RBI financial institution in India. Means most of the chapters related to the finance part of the RBI grade B phase 2 and available on RBI website. You can easily learn from there. Also, one document is also there, RBI document. In that document, number of things are covered, so you can learn from there also. Risk management in banking sector is next. 9 marks, 6 marks, 3 marks in 2019, but very important topic. Risk management in banking sector, types of risk. You must be aware about the all types of risk which are in banking sector. Basel norms, very important, always question is asked from Basel norms. Basel norms is a very important topic, and types of risk you have to cover, and all other steps taken by the RBI for the NPA specifically. NPA part, previously taken all the steps by the government of India related to NPA. Any schemes were launched by the any, like IBC insolvency and bankruptcy code was there. So these type of topics are very important for the exam. In the news, those topics which are in news that can be asked in the exam. Also RBI circular, if any related to risk management to in banking sector, that is also important. Any news, any discussion in monetary policy, that is also important. Also the for this monetary policy part, you have to regularly follow the monetary policy committee meetings. What are the highlights that you have to study for the exam, both for ESI paper and finance management paper. So risk management steps by RBI, and risk types of risk and Basel norms. What are the Basel norms for banks in India, and what are the RBI guidelines related to Basel norms? That is very important. Questions are being asked. Question is every time repeated on Basel norms. So it is an important topic for RBI. So basics of derivative, forward, future and swap, basic concept and terminology you must learn for derivatives. Only basic concept based questions are being asked. So in 2018 question were not asked from the derivative, but in 2019 and 2017 question were asked like forward, futures, put buyers. In put buyer related question were asked in 2019. So you can prepare accordingly. And I will advise you not to go in depth. You must understand the basic concept, what is the forward and how it is being traded, what is the future, how it is being traded, what is the swap, how it is being traded, what is the concept behind. And next is changing landscape of banking sector. Changing landscape of banking sector is related to the recent development or new things which are inserted in the banking sector and which are in news, and like payment banks, small finance banks. These are the new things in banking sector. So these questions were asked. So every year question can be asked from this chapter. So these are the payment bank, small finance bank, and now recently prepaid instruments, wallets. These are the new things, and mainly this changing landscape of banking sector and recent development in financial sector. These are the related to the current affair part and recent developments, recent new initiatives taken by RBI or government of India related to finances or banking sector. Uh, in this part also we can cover the last 4 to 6 months RBI circulars, and not all RBI circulars are important, but selective ones that are very important. If you can analysis the 3 years paper, you can get an idea what type of circular you have to learn, what type of circular you have to study. And like NPCI website, National Payment Corporation of India website is very important for this topic. And like UPI payment and all these things are very important. And portfolio investment, public sector reforms, disinvestment means any disinvestment is in news recently, any goes FDI or some public sector companies disinvestment is done in recent and in future it is planned, then such news are very important and question can be asked. 2018 9 marks from this chapter, mainly recent development in financial sector, and 2019 only 11 marks. In priority sector lending, PSL was asked in 2018. So PSL is very important. Recent development in financial sectors, changing landscape in banking sector. In both these topic can be considered in both. So it was asked in the exam. So it is a part of RBI circular only. Financial inclusion and use of technology, like NPCI website. Once again, it is important for this chapter also. And financial inclusion, like all the steps from the past what are taken by the RBI or Government of India for the financial inclusion, currently PMJDY Jan Dhan Yojana, banking correspondence, and other guidelines for financial inclusion, that minimum percentage of branches in rural areas. There are certain guidelines for that, and these are in the RBI circular, so that you have to cover, like payment bank and small finance bank. These are also the part of financial inclusion. So questions are asked from these chapters topics and can be repeated, so you can cover accordingly. Next is alternate source of finance, private and social cost benefit, public-private partnership. And in this chapter, static part in alternate source of finance, you have to cover basic definitions of the terminology given in this chapter, and what are the alternative source of finance, those you have to cover. And public-private partnership, social cost benefit related. Static part terminology you have to cover. What are the different what is triple P, and like build, operate, transfer model, and other things are there. You have to cover those things. And current affair, if any, to public-private partnership, that is important. Alternate source of financement, like the question were asked in peer-to-peer lending, P2P lending. That was in news at that time. And corporate governance in banking sector, role of governance. Question is not asked from this chapter in the previous years, so we can expect that question can be asked. So you have to cover the concept of e-governance in the banking sector. You can get any articles in Google on this role of e-governance in banking sector. Next is the union budget, direct indirect taxes, non-tax sources of revenue, GST, certain finance commission, GST, finance, fiscal policy, FRBM. It's a very important topic. 2017 only 1 mark question were asked. 2016 it's not given here, but there were number of questions were directly from the budget allocation related question were asked. 2018 only 8 marks, and 2019 11 marks. So it is a very important. Direct and indirect taxes you must be aware. Union budget, concept of union budget, and like fiscal policy concept, what is the revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, primary deficit, revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, what are the components that are covered in the capital expenditure, what are the components that are covered under the revenue expenditure, that you have to learn the basic concepts. What are the direct taxes, indirect taxes, what are the non-tax source of revenue, GST is very important for this exam. Question can be asked, like which of the following is not a slab of GST. That question was asked in 2019. Finance Commission related question are very important. Recently, 15th Finance Commission report is submitted for 2020-21. So it is in the news. Question can definitely be asked from the 15th Finance Commission. And fiscal policy, we have already discussed, like what are the primary deficit, what is the revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, what is the capital expenditure, what are the revenue expenditure. These are the part of the fiscal policy also. So FRBM, it is an important topic. Static part is very important. Means FRBM review committee recommendations related to revenue deficit, fiscal deficit. That is important part can be asked in the exam. You don't need to go in depth, but basic of these topics you must be aware. Like the FRBM, I have given example. The deficit targets, revenue deficit, yeah, debt to GDP ratio of the states given in the FRBM. So that type of question are were asked previously, so can be asked again as it is a part of syllabus. GST related any news is there, if and union budget is important. Union budget is very important, and direct allocation can be asked. Previously they have asked. So last year also that exam was held in December, but budget allocation related question was asked, so you have to prepare accordingly. In inflation part, if we talk about inflation part, definition, strength, estimates, consequences, and remedies, WPI, CPI components and trends. We have this topic is important for ESI section also, like WPI components, CPI components. What are the different articles covered in the basket of CPI, WPI, and what are their ratios, and the last data related to WPI, CPI, base year. Such type of question as type of inflation in static part, different type of inflation are there, and they are asked in the exam. So you have to cover, mainly you have to study the selective part. Not I will never recommend to go in depth. Analyze the paper of last 3 year questions are very simple on basic concept based, of current affair based. Also in finance and banking from last year 2019, some question related to private, some recent news were there from the finance sector, specifically banking sector, like Universal Bank, Bandhan Bank related question was asked. One Lakshmi app, I think, was released, launched by some bank. So this type of question are also important for RBI grade B. You have to cover. So such type of current affairs is also important for this exam. You have to take care of such things. And next, management. 2017, 18, 19 papers are available at our website, and PDF if you want, you can go to the blog section of our website, and also it's available in the previous section, previous year question paper head. You have to register and to get it enrolled at without any cost. So next, first topic is management, and management is 1 minute. First topic is management, and it's a very important topic for the NABARD grade, sorry, RBI grade B exam. So 2017 10 marks, and 2018 uh, 19 marks and 6 marks. Questions were mainly asked from the process, management processes like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. Basic concept you must be learned from these topics, and you can easily cover from the with the help of Google. Management is available, and many books are available, many PDFs are available, many websites are there. You can easily learn. These are the basic concepts. If you will go in depth, then there is no limitation of the management. So I will advise to the basic concept, cover the basic concept. You must be aware about what is the planning process, what is the planning process, and different process under the planning. Organization, staffing, directing, controlling, you have to cover. Next is very important topic, that is leadership. Leadership 2017 11 marks, 13 marks in 2018, and 2019 14 marks questions were covered. Mainly the theories related to leadership were asked in this examination. So you have to cover up all the leadership theories, and name of the author who have given the theory, that is also important, and questions on related to the name of the author of the theory are asked. So the name of the theory are also asked. So previously were asked. So you have to cover accordingly. You have to learn the name of the theory also. You have to learn the name of the author who has given the theory. So that is important. You have to cover accordingly, and it's a very important topic. So we can expect at least 10 to 15 marks from the leadership theory chapter. 10 marks at least we can expect if we talk about the average of 3 years. So at least 8 to 10 marks from the management chapter, from at least 10 to 15 from the leadership chapter. And then next is HRD, human resource development, is very important topic in concept of HRD, goals of HRD, performance appraisal, potential appraisal and development, feedback and performance counseling, career planning, training and development, rewards, employee welfare. These are the important and simple concept based topics you have to cover. And question mainly were asked, targeted from the performance appraisal topic, training and development, career planning, and feedback and performance counseling. Rewards also were asked in the previously. MBO was asked. MBO is repeated, so you have to cover this topic. So easily you can decide or target what topic you have to cover, how much depth, how much depth you have to learn these topics. I am again advising you, don't go in depth. Basic concept are being asked, so you remember the try to remember the basic concept. You can easily answer in 2019. Most of the questions in the management part you can easily answer. If you know the general understanding the topic, you can easily answer, no need to go in depth. One most important chapter again, that is motivation. 10 marks, 6 marks, 6 marks. So we can easily expect that 8 to 10 marks from this chapter we can expect in the next year RBI, if we talk about the average score of last 3 years. So similarly, like leadership, theories of motivation also important, and morale concept based question were asked 1 2 marks, not much, but theory of motivation is the main target area of the questions. At least you must learn all the theories and who is given the theory, name of the theories. These are the important things you have to take care in this chapter. And next is communication, steps in the communication process, communication channel, oral versus written communication, verbal versus non-verbal communication, upward, downward, and lateral communication, barrier to communication, role of information technology. These are the important topic of the communication you have to cover. 5 marks in 2017 and 2018 2 marks and 4 marks. So 4 to 5 marks we can expect in the exam. It is easily available, and this topic is very simple. You can easily learn. Corporate governance, factors affecting corporate governance, mechanism of corporate governance. It's a very important topic. Last year 6 mark question was asked. In 2002 marks, 2016 also question were asked from the two. Corporate governance, what you have to cover, the history of corporate governance. Even in an interview, this topic was targeted. So number of questions were asked from a corporate governance to from many students in the RBI grade interview also. So it's a very important topic. The last corporate governance report, that was the Kotak committee report, and SEBI has not accepted all the recommendations, but a few recommendations SEBI has accepted for the corporate governance. So you have to remember those recommendation which are accepted by the SEBI related to the corporate governance. That is very important. That you don't have to read all the recommendation given by the Kotak committee, but only those which are accepted by the SEBI. That is very important, and the history of the corporate governance. So that is very important. So total 100 marks paper will be there. 35 question, 2 marks we have already discussed. So once again, I will advise, don't go in depth. Don't try to read the things, topics in depth, because management is a very vast topic. You cannot learn, or you cannot remember the theory part, all the theory part, but you can learn the concept, and in theory part you can uh, learn the theories. What are the basic component under the theories? If you saw some videos and you will go through the content, you will get an idea, and the previous year question paper you will get an idea what you have to cover in these topics, and what type of questions are being asked. You can go through the question paper and you will get an idea. First, I will advise you, once go through the question paper, what type of question are being asked, then start preparation. It will help you to identify what from which topic what thing you have to learn, because management is a theory part. You will not get idea what you have to learn, what you have remember, what can be asked in the question. So first thing is you must be uh, having you must have knowledge of the concept, and then you will get an idea from the question paper that what thing you have to learn, and accordingly you can learn. It will help you, definitely it will help you. So this is the analysis, and you can target the selected topics from where questions are being asked, and don't even once again we can check all the topics like regulators of bank in regulators of bank you have to go to the RBI website, RBI function. You have to cover the monetary policy. What is the system of the monetary policy? Members of the monetary policy, and RBI circular. Last 6 month RBI circular and RBI report. These are the very important topics. Also, the export import highlights, FDI related data. All these things are important for the finance paper also, as well as these are the things which are important for the economics and social issue paper. So questions are being asked there also, and in this ESI and in FM also. So in FM finance part, banking system, history of banking system in India, and financial institutions like SEBI, Exim Bank, NABARD. You have to cover the in which year these institutions were established, who is the director, what they do, and who is the chairman. Sorry, no director. Who is the chairman? Capital of the organization. Where is the headquarter? Under which act it was established? Their subsidiary, if any, and you have to take care of these things like primary market, secondary market, and primary market. Basic terminology like IPO process, or who can issue the IPO, what are the guidelines, general guidelines, not in depth, what are the basic criteria for the IPO process, what are the basic terminology like prospectus, what is the prospectus, what is mean the full form ASBA, what is a green shoe option, and other terminology related to primary market. That is only the basic terminology you have to cover. Like in secondary market also, the concept of secondary market, the terminology of related to the secondary market, like merchant banker, so depositories, what are these, and secondary market like NSC, BSC and their subsidiary you have to cover. Forex market, basic concept of forex market. Money market, like certificate of deposit, T-bills, commercial papers, what are the other money market instrument, and who regulates in India the money market instrument. And these type of things you have to cover, and you have to analyze the paper first, and you have to go through the questions. You can get an idea. Bond types of bond, and in bond part you have to cover the time value of money related numerical also. That video is available on our YouTube channel. You can learn the concept, and recent development, any current affair, or any news related to these topics, primary, secondary market, or CB circulars. Finance numerical, if we talk about that part, so time value of money, interest calculation like 72 rule and YTM and economic order quantity, break even analysis. These are the important topics. Financial ratios, selective financial ratios are important. Those are relevant to the banking sector, and some important financial ratios also you can learn. No need to go in depth for the financial ratios. The basic terminology you must be aware. Risk management in banking sector. All steps taken by the RBI for the NPA related and monitoring of the banks, types of risk, theory part, and basal norms. These things are very important. You have to cover the previous steps, previous any steps or in any scheme were launched by the RBI related to the NPA or any government of India initiative to reduce the NPA and to, so those are important. And next is the basics of derivatives, forward, future, and swap. The basic concept of these derivatives. What are the different terminology under these forward, future, and swap and derivative market? You have to cover. Changing the landscape of banking sector are the recent development in the banking sector in previously. What are the different initiative taken by the government of India or RBI in the banking sector, like prime these payment banks, small finance bank, IBC is the part of the risk management, insolvency and bankruptcy court. Priority sector lending, these are the important topic, and like this prepaid instruments, these are the important things. Recent development in financial sector. Similarly, what are the steps taken by the banks, sorry, specifically RBI and Government of India? Disinvestment of PSUs and any news related to this sector, it's very important. Any FDI related decision or disinvestment related decision, that is very important. Financial inclusion, use of technology, that financial inclusion related initiative like NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India website is very important. There most of the use of technology related terminology is given on the NPSCI website. What is UPI and is related different initiatives are given. Financial inclusion history like banking correspondent, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. These are the important topics, and recent circulars of RBI related to financial inclusion that are also important. Alternate source of finance theory part you have to cover. If anything is news, anything in use is there, you have to cover. Private and social cost benefit, basic concepts, static concept you have to study. Public private partnership, you also have to study the concept of the public private partnership and different terminology. Corporate governance in banking sector, role of e-governance, questions are not asked, were not asked previously, so you have to cover. You can easily read the articles available on the Google related to corporate governance in banking sector. Union Budget, direct indirect taxes, non-tax revenue, GST, 13 Finance Commission, GST, Finance Commission, fiscal policy, FRBM. These are the important topics. You have to go through these topics, and the question you can get idea from the previous question paper. What type of questions were asked from these chapters? You can easily get an idea and prepare accordingly. What type of question? Similarly, for the inflation part, WPI, CPI, what are the components under the WPI CPI, what is the ratio of the different components, inflation types of different if inflations are there, so you have to remember those terminology. Similarly, management we have discussed, management planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. These functions are very important, and basic concept related question were asked. From leadership part, leadership theories are very important. From HRD part, specifically performance appraisal, feedback and performance counseling, career planning, training development, rewards. These are the important topics. Motivation theories are very important, and morale is very important. Communication steps, communication process, upward communication, downward communication, verbal and non-verbal communication, written communication, lateral communication, barrier to communication. These are the important topics. Corporate governance, as we have already I told you that you have to cover that Kotek committee recommendation accepted by the SEBI. You have to cover, and the history of the corporate governance. That is important part. You have to take care of these. So If you have any doubt or inquiry, you can contact us at our social media platforms and call by calling us and by writing us email through WhatsApp, text, Telegram. We have launched our video plus non-video course for RBI that will contain the static topics in static content in video course form, and also the content in non-video form, that is non-downloadable PDF format. Both are different courses, but we have covered in one course, and it will cover for phase 2. It will cover all the topics for phase 2: ESI, FM, schemes, budget, economic survey, current affairs, MCQs. Also 10 mock test, full length mock test according to the exam pattern. We will provide 5 ESI, 5. It will cost only 2499, and this is a complete course fees, in which you will get video course of static part, non-video course in which static part will be there, plus all current affair related content will be there, and MCQ chapter wise MCQs will be there. 10 full length mock test will be there, that will be in online format only. This 10 mock test will be in online form and quiz form. SEBI grade A, for SEBI grade A we are providing the complete content in rupees 2000 only. This is most economical, most specific content. Commerce and accountancy, economy in video format, and rest topics in PDF format, including chapter wise MCQs. You can register our website and subscribe the content. For sample content, you can register our website and go to the free study material available at our website. These are our past performers, and we would like to tell one more thing, that till date in every exam 70 to 80% questions are directly covered from our study material. Recently in NABARD also, out of 100, 70 marks question, 75 marks question were covered from our study material. And proof of the same we was shared by us on the YouTube, also our social media platform, at in every exam, immediately after the every exam. So these are the courses you can subscribe from our website crackgradeb.com. Please share the video to your friends, also subscribe our channel. Thank you and happy learning.